Alright guys, how's it going? How's it going? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. And yes, we're 2.5 weeks out from the Olympia. Olympia. Look, I got no carbs in my brain, so I'm gonna say there's a lot of fucked up shit. Just deal with it. My mind is, yeah. So 2.5 weeks out from the Arnold Classic, and yeah, man. Today I'm gonna just take you through our day and our meals that we're having at this point, as well as I got physio this morning, and then shoulder training later on this afternoon. So I'm gonna walk you through what we're doing right now. Obviously, being this stage, I'm fucked in every shape of the word. I'm fucked and I'm tired. I want to get the prep of one done with at this stage, because this point where it feels like it's just been going on for too long, and I'm exhausted and I'm tired. But hey, that's the life we choose, so deal with it. So yeah, today I'm gonna obviously run you guys through that. Obviously, it's been the second hardest week so far, this prep. Was it the third? Yeah, last week, and the week before was hard too.
I think last week was harder.
Yeah, but the week before was hard as well. Each week has gotten harder.
So the week before was 7 out of 10 hardness. Last week was 8.
Yeah.
This week is 9. Next week will be 10.
Well, next week, I thought next week was supposed to be like...
No, because remember 2 weeks out is always dragging mentally.
Oh, mentally, yeah.
Yeah.
It drags.
And
So
easy enough. It's not like you're going to start like...
No, it's not like it started off like...
Literally, we're reducing cardio by 5 minutes. That's easy enough.
That's easy enough for me. That makes a difference, believe me, it does. At this stage, any like respite you can get makes a big difference. But yeah, that's where we are at. First breakfast of the day today, which has been for the last 3 weeks now, or 2 weeks. I don't. Eggs, 3 eggs, and black coffee. And then second meal is sweet potatoes and steak. So I'm gonna obviously show you guys that. I think it's what was it? 200 grams of sweet potato, 250 grams of sweet potato, and 200 grams of steak. So that'll be second meal. I'll get that in, and then hopefully I'll then run off to go get physio done. And physio is one thing I want to share with you guys and tell you guys about, because since starting this week, because I have both deep tissue massage and physio, 2 separate things. And since doing this and working with Wesley, it's been groundbreaking. I mean, the knowledge she has and what she's taught us about physio, what she's taught me, and how to better connect to my muscles, and what muscles are not firing and what are. It's been groundbreaking. Especially the biggest one is my midsection. Knowing that my lower abs haven't been firing this whole time. So you see, some of the things I don't like about my physique on stage is no matter how much I crunch my abs, it feels like my lower abs always sticks out just a bit. They don't go in as crunch as the top part of it. And she basically noticed, or she figured it out about a week or so ago, and she let me know that the lower ab wall is not firing the same way.
She noticed that without you even saying it.
Yeah, she noticed it without even me saying it. That my lower abs don't fire, and she's been almost reset your system to be able to reconnect with that muscle again, and just give me exercises to do to help being able to reconnect and recontract that muscle. And we've been working on that for the past 2 weeks now, and it's been freaking night and day difference. It's basically, with bodybuilders as well, with the amount of food and stuff we eat, our stomach tend to take a lot. It almost becomes a case of, she says it's the same sort of problem that postnatal women have, where when they've gone through pregnancy and the amount of, obviously, how the stomach is distended for a long time, that lower ab wall stops firing, because then your ab wall and your diaphragm takes the brunt of it, but the lower ab stops firing in that state. And it's basically what the exercise they do with postnatal women to help them get connection with that and have their ab walls firing again is what she's basically doing with us. So while a lot of bodybuilders, we do suffer with that, this is something that is new and unique, and she's basically given technique to work on that, and it's been groundbreaking. I didn't even know it was an issue. I didn't even know. I just thought, I don't know what was going on with that. But she pointed it out, and she showed me how to fire that muscle again, and it's been really cool. So I'm gonna hopefully take you guys in today in a physio session with her, and record her and try to let her give you guys a full insight on how that works. I'm hoping that will work out. If it doesn't, I'll explain most of it here. But if it does, I hope she can get in front of the camera and explain to you guys what we've been working on since I started seeing her. So yeah, I'm gonna have breakfast now, and then yeah, we're gonna get on with our day.
Chris was coming to talking about his thought, about what he loves, his job, his father's thinking. His father is also into bodybuilding, his mom as well. So the whole family is into
Back in a bit. I gotta go. I gotta go with my freaking flip-flops. Oh damn, where my shoes at? There we go. Yes. Running late. Right. All right. See you in a bit. All right. Let's get out. The weather ain't that great, but get there in time. I gotta go. Set up in time. Right. All right, I gotta say this right. One of the coolest shit I never thought I would enjoy so much is having an electric gate in your house. It is by far, something that up to now, every time I show up home, I'm about to leave, and the electric gates pop open, and I'm like, damn, that's so fucking cool. It's one of, because I always wanted to have that. Okay, and now you're like, man, that shit never gets old, man. One of the coolest shit ever, man. I would say love it. There, just a tidbit. Little things in life. Little things. One thing you notice, man, when you live in the country, you get a lot of tractors on the road. And I know that I get people, like local people, say, oh, they find like irritation and problem, but I think it's the coolest thing ever, man, because where we used to come from, obviously, we get like normal traffic, like bad traffic, and that was already irritating enough. Having tractors is just nice, man. It's cool. I don't mind them because I've been when I used to work like full time in the solar site, and we used to drive the tractors and the skid steer and stuff like that, and I find them cool. And it's not like they're driving so much. There's so much of them, or they're so in a road that they sort of delay your journey at all. Most times you just overtake them anyway. But I do find it a cooler thing, especially living out in the country and you get to experience things like that. It's like, yeah, man, it makes me feel appreciated. Actually, one of the things, weirdly enough, it makes me appreciate living in the country more. Because I'm like, yeah, this is country living. This is cool. You don't get that every day, but it's really nice, man. I really enjoy that. I enjoy seeing it.
Strength and power and movement.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're lifting heavy weights, it goes through a movement. All right. You're focusing on specific muscle groups.
Exactly.
And what I wanted to try and engage with you when I was looking at your videos is, what is the stable base for you to provide maximum effort? Lift the biggest weight. So breaking down and going down to your spinal stability, which is something that we talked about that you haven't really got a training regime for that.
That's
understanding
true. That is very true.
So how do we segmentationally stabilise our spine and our base of support to be able to use the levers that we're doing? And when we looked at you last time, being able to segmentation or provide movement in your pelvis, you really couldn't do it.
No.
Because it is just solid. Your global muscles, your moving muscles are amazingly strong, and they've just taken that role on, that stability role.
Because something that, you've never, because you just kind of train and you train to adapt to the sport and train to adapt to your training, and you don't actually think about something like that. Until somebody points it out, you're going, oh, I didn't even know that was something I was lacking or something I had to work on. And ever since you sort of notice that, okay, and then you do a little bit of it and you see the difference that it brings, automatically you're blown away by it. Okay, I want to know more. I want to know how to improve that. And it's really, this past week, it's been an eye opener.
So looking at some of your videos when you're doing again, this is you educating me on the movements. Bicep curls. Trying not to engage that lumbar spine flexion extension when you're lifting those heavy weights. How can we stabilise the lumbar spine? Make that stronger statically. So how does it stay still to be able to move these levers? And I think when you go heavier, you are then compromised slightly. You're recruiting from everywhere else. Which puts shearing forces on the lumbar spine, which gives you this dull level back pain that bodybuilders have, to a level that where I think they don't necessarily need all of that back pain.
True, very, very true.
So the concept, I think, is the easiest concept that I know is the crane situation. If you've got a big heavy crane, you need a very stable base for it to support itself, to be able to use a long lever to lift a weight. If that crane is based on sand, mud, you're not going to be able to lift that weight, okay? And the compromise comes with dysfunctional movement patterns, or you recruit other muscles that get tighter around that area, and you restriction to compensate. So for me, it's all about limiting your compensations.
True. I've seen, I mean, honestly, because since even the things that you pointed out, and being able to sort of adopt that and start looking for myself and going, okay, now, because when you said last time, like, you always notice I use the same legs to balance as my stable leg. Also, when I train now, I'm going, actually,
you can see that.
I can see it now. I'm like, okay, let me switch that up. Let me see if I can
start I hope that then, before you jump on that machine, right, I'm going to pause, right, am I stable? Or am I hooking with my left side, which is my weak side? Am I engaging my transversus abdominis, which are lumbar spine? And watching your videos recently, there's a definite fluidity of your movement pattern.
Thank you.
There is not it looks graceful. It does not look aggressive. It looks balanced. And I think that
is
that's good.
Because it's just thinking where you're going to think, because now I find myself, like you said, since you said that, I find myself sitting there all the whole time, trying to contract that muscle and just okay, how do I actively contract it and hold on to that and use that, get more mind-muscle connection with that part of it. And so when we even go to, like, we practice our poses in the morning, Mel is like, you really are better pulling your midsection in and keeping it flat the whole time, and you just need to have more connection with that. And I look at going, it feels like, okay, you're able to now control or hold or pull a muscle that you've never been able to sort of do before.
That muscle's always been there. It's just been overridden by the muscles you've been training.
True.
Okay. And that role of that muscle is very different to what you're training. That muscle is there to hold. And hold through a movement pattern as well. So as the transversus abdominis stabilises the segments of the spinal column, going through a flexion and then extension, it aligns everything a little bit better, and we don't get that shearing forces. But as soon as as soon as you start waking it up, it will learn very quickly. Then that is, its job is to do that. And I think going through that process will be quite quickly. It's just trying to see if we can get that mobility in the lumbar spine as well as the stability.
True.
And you'll find, I think, if you can improve your lumbar spine segmentational movement, your deeper squat will be better. Your movement through, through the ranges that you do, your seated squat, leg pressing type stuff, you'll get that pelvic rolling, and it'll be stable throughout that movement, rather than a solid base that doesn't know what to do.
That's so true.
Okay, then. So do you think your lower abs are changing?
Oh my God, yes.
This has only been a week.
It's only been a week. Honestly, it's been crazy because obviously, like, if I go to bed, I lay in bed, I'll try to flatten my spinal muscle, and then try to contract that muscle. I'm building that mind muscle connection with that part of it. And it's only been a week, and already I'm going, wow, this is so unique, and it's something that I've sort of, obviously, where it's been years of me sort of looking at that body part and going, why is that sticking out? Why is it not pulled in the same as the rest of my abs do? But ever since we did that, I'm able to control it better, and I'm like, wow, okay, now this is something I'm excited about.
I think trying to do that with all your activities,
and
not necessarily just at the gym, but walking the dog, reaching out for your coffee. It's almost like a tone increase without the effort that you put into all your other training.
That is so true.
It's and it'll become a little bit more subconscious. Once it gets its influence and its neurological connection from the brain to tell it, yeah, you're doing it right, this is good, it will start to be slightly subconscious as well.
Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. And honestly, it makes me excited to go into the future now, knowing those little things I can do that I still do now to improve. Like, it feels like this world of new information just opened up.
And it's really quite funny though, because this is stuff that I teach all the time to my middle-aged women, my 90-year-old ladies with back pain or stability issues. That is something that, you know, it almost links.
It really links really well.
Mr. Olympia,
it really links. It links really well, and it's groundbreaking, and it's for us it's an eye opener. And I know that I'm not the only one that suffers with that. I know a lot of guys that do this have that exact same issue, if not worse. Yeah. It's almost that kind of like, oh damn, it's actually a result or a way to resolve.
But can you, if you think anatomically, if you just think of the skeleton now, to sort of take away all the muscles, that lumbar curve that bodybuilders have, that lordosis, which is that extension, that is their stable position, because that is the most stable the joints are. They're in something called a close pack position. Come off that slightly, then it becomes a little bit unstable. So that's when we need that stability, and we don't want our hip flexors, which come and attach onto our lumbar spine, to keep pulling it into extension. And closing down all those facet joints will give you joint pain and joint dysfunction. I was really quite concerned that I was going to do something negatively towards your plan to bring the Arnold Trophy back. Oh my God, I'm going to influence. I think what we need to look at, and we talked about this the other day, is looking long term. You know, I'm going to introduce something quite small. Let's get that perfect before we go to the next one. Because I think you're going through a lot at the minute. Mentally, you know, with training, diet, fatigue. If I give you too much,
you end up people I can't take this right now.
And I don't want to release that line just yet. I want to just get the basics right, and then from a good foundation, then you can build on top of that.
Oh man, it's definitely, I'm excited. He has really got me excited, especially this year.
But I'm hoping I'm keeping it simple.
Yes, you are. Yes,
and I think for me, it needs to be simple.
For us, it just becomes like you're trying to overthink, and you can't remember how things are said to kind of put it on. But I think that has definitely been the simplicity, because what I'm supposed to know is like the simplicity of explanation is something we can go, that's what you said. And you can sort of relate to it very easily, and you don't have to sort of have your mind also going, I just don't know.
Things get way too complicated in your job as well as my job. You know, there's research after whatever, and I'm not a research person. Let's try it. Let's see if we make a difference. Oh, we made a difference. Let's run with that. Let's go.
So just finished with physio and speaking to Leslie, and wow, I told you, she really knows her stuff, and I can't explain to you guys how much my physique has transformed since working with her, especially having that midsection control. And like I was saying earlier, like a lot of guys that struggle controlling their midsection on stage in bodybuilding, they will really benefit from what she knows and how she's able to let us control not just your abdominal muscles, but diaphragm, transfer, abdominals, and your hip flexors and everything else like that. Because ever since working with her, and just the information and what she gives me to go home and work with and work on, is make a massive difference. And I can't wait to show you guys in the Arnold, man. Especially being as big as I am and having a great midsection and keeping your midsection nice and small and controlled. This year is going to be by far, getting on stage now will be the most smallest my midsection has been, because even when I use my weight belt in the gym, I'm literally on my last buckle now on that one. I'm able to use all the holes, so the last little holes in the buckle. That's how much difference is made of me controlling and get my midsection in this year. And it's been awesome. But yeah, guys, let's get on with the next part of our day. Let's go home and get on with the next bits. Alright, so we got 1.5 weeks before we fly out to Ohio, and yeah, man, I think we could safe to say that all of us are a bit now ready to get this over and done with, man. It's been it feels like it's been a long prep, and
stressful, but
it just dragged.
For me, it's been probably the worst. Like, honestly, I'm not going to lie, this bypass will be the worst. Like, it's just, and the closer it gets, the more it's dragging. It's dragging.
It has not been hard prep. It hasn't been hard or anything like that. It just feels like it's dragged the longest. And I think, like, because obviously we moved to a new place and everything else, we haven't had a chance to sort of enjoy normal living.
And so, also, I think it's because we have to drive to that gym for so far or something. It just feels like we don't have time to enjoy
everything that happened last year. So it's almost like we're so looking forward to like enjoying the new life now. And obviously, it feels like prep is sort of in a way of that. And at this point, we're sort of like excited to sort of get over and done with and start enjoying a bit of normalcy and a bit of rest break.
I think because after the Olympia, we didn't have time a break because we moved in, and for was it 5 weeks or 6 weeks straight after we moved in, we were just working like 14 hours a day, and I think it feels like we've not had any break.
No,
and maybe this is why it makes it so much worse.
Yeah, because we went straight from coming off the Olympia stage to traveling a lot, and then moved in, and when we were working just non-stop.
Because I don't even remember like. Between Olympia when you started prep for the Arnold, I don't even remember.
When we actually started, it just feels like they just went on the one long prep. So I think we're sort of looking forward to that now. Yeah. So in about a week and a half, we fly out to Ohio to get that next final bits done, and then after that, we finally can come back and then enjoy, finally breathe.
Spend 5 days at home and
fly out to Brazil.
And when we come back from Brazil, you spend 5 days at home.
And then fly out to Boston.
Detroit.
Detroit, yeah.
And then after that, I don't know.
Don't rest for the wicked. But at least that there'll be a bit of normalcy more than it is now. A bit of normalcy more than it is now. So I think that's one bit you're sort of like keen to. And obviously we're going to Ohio. I'm going with Anthony. So Anthony has never been to States before. He's never flown to America before. So he's coming with us to Ohio first time. He's flying to the States for the first time. He's got his visa last year. So this is the first time he's able to sort of use it. So Anthony's coming with us to experience not just the States, but experience the Olympia, Arnold experience as well.
He was supposed to be coming to Olympia, but he didn't.
Yeah, he couldn't make it to Olympia. But this time he's coming up with us at Arnold. So I think he's coming down this weekend.
Yeah. And
then he'll go home and then he'll come down because we fly out on Sunday next week. Yeah, I can actually say it's next week. Wow. Yeah, Sunday next week. Freaking hell.
Kind of like makes me actually
excited.
Because I can finally say next week.
Next week.
And then this week and a half will feel like a year and a half.
Yeah, because he always drags. The thing is, most of the prep is fast.
Yeah.
But the last 4 weeks drags. It feels like the last 4 weeks feels like the whole entire length of the prep.
To me, it feels like this week so far feels like it's been like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
It's only been like 2.5 days.
Yeah, but it just drags. Right? The closer you get to the show, the slower it feels. But I know that once that Sunday shows off us to fly to get to the airport, that final week it blows by in a heartbeat. So it almost feels like really you only got a week and a half of prepping to do before everything sort of like takes that second effect. So we're sort of definitely keen on that part.
Yep.
So yeah, this is the stage we're in.
I think Doug is the only one that is enjoying prep.
I know.
To some extent, because you become a bit cold, like emotionally, but he's enjoying it because we don't travel anymore.
We don't travel anyway.
So he's good at,
so you got full
at home
daily,
all the time.
Our daily work walks.
Yep.
Us around all the time. You get to enjoy that. Well, yeah. This is where we are at with prep. And it's not even, the thing is, it's not really bad, man. It's just...
It's not like it's been bad.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not been a hard prep. It's just,
like mentally, I think
it's been draining because of how long it's felt.
Yeah. Because I haven't really felt like that. Last Olympia.
Olympia prep seems to be fast.
Yeah.
Olympia prep always seems to be very, very fast. It's almost like, oh, we're almost done. Yep. Here we go. It's Olympia time. Arnold prep seems to drag. And I think because it always feels like a continuation of Olympia prep. So that's why I always feel like you don't feel like you're prepping for 6 months. Because it just feels like by the time Arnold is done, you just want to have a break. And as soon as we get off that, you're just like, oh, thank God, you ain't got it. You just longing for that break. And I think...
You know what this is about? Because Arnold prep is just in its full-on winter.
It's winter time. So you're not doing anything else. Yeah. So it's just dark, gloomy, cold. So it sort of takes away. Because Olympia prep happens like in summer. Majority of it in summer. And by the time it's nice and warm, the days are still bright outside. So it almost makes the day just kind of, it just makes it kind of prep just goes really fast. But yeah.
Hey, come here.
Have you seen another dog? Well, yeah, that is something. That is inside to the state right now. You coming or you gonna stay there? Jarvis, come on, let's go. Hey, come on, let's go. Yep. We're here. I really like the car ride, but damn. Well, I was doing a compost, what do you call it? Compost project? Or I don't even know what the hell you call that.
It's supposed to be turned into fertilizer.
Oh, you turn the compost into fertilizer.
It takes up to 3 months.
Getting into the gardening thing.
This is the biggest project of my life. It's much more complicated than actually people think. This is what they advertise, that you only throw away your food.
Yeah.
But you have to,
it
there's
stinks.
a lot
Does it
more
stink?
ingredients that you have to
Holy shit, it does stink.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, so
Oh, you actually got a gauge on it?
eventually you will have to reach that, over 100. Yeah. So this is your goal. Right now it's, what is it going to? 60. So I'm hoping.
What,
it's been really tricky. It's been really, really tricky.
Oh, this is what happens when you have space in the house.
You have to put like shredded paper into that, and then wood chipping, and mix it all up, and then make sure there's some stuff that you can't put in there.
So Mel has a, well, this is just one of many garden projects, because that's the first one. This is the first one of many that's going to be happening this spring going into the summer. I have mine. I have mine right here. I'm looking forward to, I mean, you all saw me do the road trip last year. This year, after the Arnold is done, I'm taking this bad boy across Europe. Indeed, I'm looking forward to that. I am definitely looking forward to that. Guys have to have these things, dreams, man. That keeps you fire going. But yes, I think in Switzerland, Austria, Italy, and south of France. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. It was so fun last year, so I'm definitely doing it again. Buddy, come on. Yeah. Right, special treat today. We've got an olive tree coming. You see, like the one we have there, we got a really big one that is being delivered right now. And this is going to be very interesting because it's a giant tree. It's even bigger than the one we have over there already. And the boys are going to get it in. Man, this one is going to be interesting. It's going to be heavy. It's going to be big. Well, let's see how we get on. So that is the big tree.
So we can
nice! It's on a pump truck.
Yeah, so we're going to roll it straight out.
Yeah.
We'll turn it.
Yeah.
And then we can drop it. And then it's easy to...
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God it's not on a pallet.
That's the plan.
Oh, because these others, when they got delivered, they were on pallet, and it was a ball ache. Because it's moving on gravel, so it was a ball ache getting delivered. So this one, hopefully, is a lot more straightforward. So we got olive tree is in, it's been delivered. Nice. Yes. So what is that? 4?
Yeah, so
we got 4 olive trees. So we got those two there. We have the big one over in the corner there. And now we've got the fourth one to join the party. We only have an olive trees in the front. The rest in the background we're going to be doing much more different variety of trees. But we like the Mediterranean look in the front of the house.
What are you sharing today?
So we got shoulders this afternoon. And just about to get my intro workout, pre-workout, intro workout, and post-workout shake going. I'm not particularly big on pre-workout that much at this stage of prep because I'm already having enough hard time with sleep as it is. Last thing I need is anything else keeping me up when I don't need to be. So pre-workouts is a bit, it's hard to hardly use it from this point on. But non-steam bloodshot, perfect. That counteracts and helps that a lot. Gives you the focus without the caffeine boost or the caffeine overload. So that's why I like that a lot. Non-steam bloodshot. As well, we have, oh yeah, I didn't show this because it was last week. Was it last week? It was last week. Our subscribers, guys, thank you very much. We got the 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Plaque come through. I already put the other plaque on the wall. This one is going on the office desk. 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Guys, really, really appreciate that.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I see it? Mm-hmm. See.
Really appreciate it. A lot. It's really appreciated. So I'm obviously having ISO H1 blueberry donut for post-workout, got my bloodshot and intro workout for intro workout. And then I'm about to have my, which is third meal of the day, which is pre-workout meal, which is lean mince and rice. So we got 1 cup of rice, 180 grams of lean mince, and that is what I'm having right now, pre-workout. And then we're gonna have that, and then when we get back from gym, I got 2 more meals left today, which is they're both gonna be chicken breast and rice with vegetables. So 250 grams of chicken breast and 1 cup of rice with vegetables. That's the last 2 meals of the day. So just in case I fall asleep and I don't get to record that later on this one, because it always seems to happen. We start off well, and then by the time it gets the later part of the day, I just drift off and we get tired and we get comfortable, fall asleep, and I just have my meal and I forgot, oh damn, I forgot to record. So just in case it happens, that's what my last 2 meals are. So you know what my 5 meals a day are right now. But for now, I'm gonna get backed up, I'm gonna have the next meal, and then we're gonna drive up. We got about half an hour's drive to get down to the gym to get our workout in. Shit. Whoa. So at the gym, and yeah, man, it's time to switch the game face on, and we've got shoulder session to do. So we're gonna get to work. 1.5 weeks out, so you know, right now is everything is on the table. Everything's on the table. That drive is in fully. You know, a lot of people sort of ask me before how come I don't speak a lot when I'm training, and I don't do a lot of breakdowns of my workout and stuff like that, because I say this, man, my mindset is different when I come to the gym, man. The moment I walk through them doors and I get into the building, I don't talk. The mindset is so different. It's I don't know, man. Maybe I know there's not a lot of people that have that sort of thing. A lot of people are different, but for me, you know, when I walk in the gym, it's war. I'm going for a fight. I'm going to war, and it's already switched on the minute I get through them doors. I don't want to conversate. I don't want to talk. I don't want nobody. I don't want to do any kind of thing like that, especially on prep. All I want to do is go balls to the wall and fuck shit up, you know. And you gotta have that mindset, man. Honestly, when you're doing it at this level, you gotta have that. You can't tiptoe around a workout. You can't just like, oh no, I'm just gonna do some fun. No, you know, especially in prep, it's you have to switch on something primal in you. Something primal have to switch. And when I'm in gym and training like that, it's a fight, and it's like, get the fuck out of my way. I'm coming. And you know, it might not be something that people are used to or agree with, but I don't know how to train hard any other way. I know Dorian had the same mindset. I know Ronnie had the same mindset. I know Branch had the same mindset. When we're in the gym, we just like, we want to fuck shit up, and we want to punish ourselves. We want to fight. And that's always me in the gym. I've always been like that. I've always had that sort of thing. You know, in the off season, it's probably not so bad, but in prep, I'm like, yo, everyone counts. Everything is okay. Let's go. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons. You know, people always kind of ask me, oh, why don't I talk more in the gym and why don't I on the break now? I'm like, that's not why I'm here. I'm not here for that. I'm here to cause pain. I'm here to cause trauma. I'm here to break down my body and work on my weakness and fight against my weakness to make him better. You know, I'm here to explore the dark side of myself and to go into that dark side and fight my demons when I'm here. So it's different. But we're going to get it going. We're going to get to work, man. Let's get started. Alright guys, we're back from the gym, and yes, we're having a post-gym meal, my last 2 meals of the day today. We have there, like I said earlier before, we got 1 cup of rice, vegetables, and 250 grams of chicken breast. So this is my meal 4, I'm on meal 5 today. And yes, I'm hungry, and I'm starving, I'm tired, and it's late, and after a workout I feel absolutely zoned out. So I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have the next meal, right now it's just about 5:30. I'll have the next meal about 9 o'clock, I'm gonna head to bed and bring us to the end of our day, and then we're gonna start over again tomorrow. So guys, yes, I'm tired, and like I said, I'm about to pass out. I'm gonna get this down me. So guys, thank you for following us through our day today. Thank you for watching. Hope you like it, hope you're enjoying it. Obviously, we are in the closest phases of this prep, and yeah, this is where we're at. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna eat this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So till then, see you all next time.